We're gonna head over to the area by the electric factory in the studio. The studio, I used to spend a lot of time in the studio working, and we're just gonna go cruise by. I don't know if we can get in, maybe we can. In one bag, I have a camcorder and a 4-track recorder and all this like electronic shit, and my instinct was like, okay, here, take my wallet. I had nothing in my wallet. I didn't have a single dollar in my wallet. All I had was a driver's license and a library card, I think. And I threw my wallet down on the ground and stepped back. And the guy was like standing this way. My brother was here, Chris was there. And the guy like leans over and picks up my wallet. And my brother was looking at me like, get him now. But I was just like, I'm not getting anybody, man. I'm just wanting to get this over with. And, you know, the dude like talked a little shit, waved his gun around. And we were kind of freaked out, like, oh, fuck, man. And then he broke out, ran up the street, and that was the end of that part of the ordeal. He got around the corner, I guess, checked my wallet, saw that there was nothing in it, threw my wallet on the ground around the corner. And I didn't find my wallet, but someone found my wallet, looked at the address on the driver's license, mailed it back to me. It didn't even have $1 in it, so they spent their own money. And that was one of 2 times that someone mailed me back my wallet, but I got robbed here. Kind of lame, but survived. Nobody got hurt, and he actually didn't get anything because he had like my $5 wallet and my, with no money in it, and I still had the camera and the 4-track. The only thing, I just had to go a couple days without my driver's license. And I remember tripping. I remember seeing him the first time I saw him here. It was probably like the 3rd time I sat and watched the whole set. And I just remember being like, these dudes are on top of their game. And this was right during the beginning of the Morning View tour and that whole time period. So they were pretty much on their way up, and watching that and seeing how excited the crowd was and all that. I was just like, this is fucking awesome, man. This is really cool. And then, I saw him one more time here. We hung out a bunch. We actually like jammed at sound check and bugged out, and then I just remember Calgon. I don't remember the rest of the set list, but I remember Calgon because I remember freaking out going, I don't know this song that well. Here's the entrance to the studio. I'm sure they changed the door key, so yeah, the 3rd floor up there is where all the studios are, and that was like home. Took some shitty band pictures up there a couple of times, everyone looking all like...
On a rooftop.
On the rooftop.
Classic.
Yeah, classic in a bad way.
Yeah.
Classic fail. Alright. I mean, how can you not love Philly, man? It's like that. They were ready, man. They saw the camera and they started freestyling. Old fairy tale. I don't know how true it is, but Ben Franklin loved Philly. He used to kick in Philly. Like, he's responsible for a lot of stuff that happened in Philly that was sweet. And this was, I don't know if it happened here, but you know the story there. He's flying the kite, and he tied the key into the string, and electricity hit it. I don't know if I buy that, A lot of those stories get kind of exaggerated, but there's a lot of Ben Franklin in Philly. Like that. Whatever the hell that is. Every Tuesday night for a good 2 years, it was all about being on this street. No matter what was going on, here's where you wanted to be, and there'd be the jam session, there'd be all these musicians coming through and playing, and you would just get shredded. Either you would get shredded or you would shred people. And all the musicians, we can cruise down the street a little bit. All the musicians, all the best ones, they all were like 19 years old, 20 years old. And it's 21 and up to get in the club, but you know how things kind of get loose when you're having a good time. Some really awesome cats came through. And I made a lot of good friends for life through that. Two small lemon water ices. All right, it's one of those things you got to try when you're in Philly. This and the pretzel, the soft pretzel. If you don't do that, then you're not really in Philly. It's a must if you're doing a tourist thing. You have to do it. Around the rest of the world, they call it Italian ice. In Philly, it's just water ice. because everything's Italian. There's no need to say it.
Do you have any